Hey guys, so I'm here to do a general love reading. This will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. As always, these readings are general, they're for the collective, so if anything here doesn't resonate for you, just leave it behind for someone who needs to hear it. If it feels like it's not your reading, check your other placements. Specifically, your Moon and your Venus are probably the heaviest for love. Maybe there's something there for you instead. Whew, can't speak. Keep in mind, though, that the readings are general. So, again, for the collective. There's also no gender in Tarot. So if I pull a queen, I could still be talking about your boyfriend and vice versa. It's just about the energy of the card. I'll pull two separate energies here. The first I'll call your energy. The second should be the person on your mind. But guys, if they fit better than the opposite, just go ahead and switch sides. And that goes for the cross watchers too. I'm all over the place with the intro. Sorry. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Guys, if you were subscribed to my channel before, this is a new channel. I'm no longer uploading content to that one. I had a little issue with it, so you'll have to subscribe here if you want to be notified for when your readings come out. In the description below and in the pinned section of the comments, I have listed all of my services and how to contact me for them. Alright, so we will start with your current energy, then we'll do your person's current energy, and we'll move into the next couple of days. And I also did post the fire signs for the monthly overview of April, so make sure to check those out. Tell me about Sagittarius and love, please. Thank you. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. So your overall energy is the Queen of Swords. We have the Fool, Aquarius energy. Ten of Wands, the Star, more Aquarius. We have the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy. The Devil, Capricorn energy. The Nine of Cups. Ten of Swords. Knight of Swords. The World, fixed sign energy, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Cups. So I have this Queen of Swords energy here. The Queen of Swords is no joke. You cannot play games with this lady, male or female, really. This is someone who's learned a lot of life lessons. They have that sword up for a reason. It's there to protect them. It's the sword of truth. Okay? And as you see, she's kind of sitting out here just thinking. Okay? So I feel like we've been in this really toxic cycle for a long time. And I say that because I have the Devil and the World here. Okay? Now, perhaps this taught you a lesson in boundaries. And when you set boundaries, what you ended up with was this Devil energy. Okay. So we have this choice where we need to decide what we really want to do here. And that's, you know, she's sitting here pondering this. Because there's this part of you that wants to start over new. A fresh new journey with the Fool energy. Okay? And it makes sense, too, with the planetary alignment right now, because Pluto has moved into Aquarius. And we have two Aquarius cards here. So, you know, the Aquarian energy is that, like, optimism. both of these cards. Having faith. But the Fool is very much a new journey, starting a new chapter, doing something new. And the Star is about healing. So I feel like what happened here is, through this we learned not just that the other person was toxic, but that in order for a relationship to be toxic, it takes two to tango. And what I have here is somebody who looked into their shadow side. Okay, they really closed out some childhood issues. You know, so this is an accountable person. This is a person that's working on their own healing journey. Yet they're bound. And we know that we're bound. We can feel it, like, I feel this is very much like a codependency type of situation that someone's highly aware of, that they are looking into. And they're sort of recognizing how they've betrayed themselves. And I feel like it came off of not having boundaries. Now, this is where it gets confusing sometimes in toxic relationships, is that we do learn that we need boundaries. And what we do is we have to ponder, do I take these boundaries and just go be with someone else? Or do I take these boundaries and set them in the current relationship? And that's the decision that needs to be made here. But there's a lot of inconsistency in the thinking. You know, it's not like an easy decision. May I have Sagittarius' person's energy, please? I guess you're coming here for the clarity, so we're going to get it. Okay. So their energy is the Ace of Swords, or sorry, the Ace of Cups. My goodness. I was trying to see it on the camera. We have the 8 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Judgment, Scorpio energy, more Pluto. We have the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. This person feels just as bound to you. I feel like you're the rock, though. You know, in the past, it's like you were so loyal and committed to this person. And the Queen of Pentacles energy is like very nurturing. It's very mothering. And now we're in this Queen of Swords energy, and this person doesn't really know how to handle it. How to approach that Swords energy. Because I feel like this is a person who has played off of your emotions this whole time. And you've sort of learned to pull out of the emotional aspect and get into the thinking brain, Queen of Swords. So I feel like this person has actually tried to come at you to, you know, have some type of conversation here. It didn't work, though. I feel like their offer is too small for you. I feel like they're not doing, it's not enough. They definitely feel left out, and I feel like a bigger part of this, it comes down to the stability, Sag. I'm gonna be honest, like, how do I explain? They're approaching you as if you're still the old you, as if this change hasn't occurred, and it's not working for them, you know? But again, completely drawn to you. There is a lot of love here, you know, but it's like, I don't think this person is good at making decisions. I think that they make terrible decisions, or they sit on the fence a lot. And it's catching up to them because, you know, I feel like this person had it all with you. And there's some type of like secret or like hidden intention here. And they keep seeing you in this pentacle energy. So it's sort of like, they feel like they can approach you in a manner that's kind of like Page of Pentacles. So it's almost like they could come at you and sort of like tell you, hey, you're the person I want to marry, right? 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands. But there's a hidden intention here to being forgiven. It's like they feel, you know, 5 of Pentacles, like something, I don't know if this, you know, like would leave them like in a financial position that's kind of devastating or what it is here. But, you know, this person's not in their feelings. They're thinking logically and they're thinking pentacles. And while you're waiting for an emotional offer from this person, or for them to respect your boundaries, basically, make the decision to respect you, they're not even thinking on that level. You know, they're thinking like transactional. I don't know how else to put that. Okay, so in the most likely outcome, we have the 6 of Swords, Page of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Justice, Libra energy, the 6 of Pentacles, the Chariot, Cancer energy, 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. I see you just seeking peace. It's like communicating with this person brings so much stress. It's like you're stuck in a hard place because it's like you know, deeply love this person and you've been in, you know, like this codependent nature with them, and people who genuinely like do have codependent relationships, they understand it feels like you're dying without that person, you know? And at the same time, you know that what's best for you is to be without that person. And it gets even harder when someone continually tries to pull it back together, reconcile. So it's like, I don't know, it's sort of like someone trying to fix things, but like they do this all the time. It's this in and out, up and down, round and round, karmic type of situation. And I feel like you give a lot, you know, it's like you start recognizing that you will always give more than is given to you in this relationship. And that you know, it's hard, period. That's how the cards are like so confusing, because it's confusing. It's like I have a lot of time invested in this person. I'm in love with this person, and they do still want me. And at the same time, I know that what's best for me, you know, is to find some type of ground that I can be, like, stand on, that, you know, works in my favor. And at the same time, the loss of this person and the loss of the emotional fulfillment of connection is deeply painful. So it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. But the choice is yours. Do you want to heal? Or do you want to go for another loop-de-loop? The difference here and why it's so hard is you've learned boundaries, you know? And it's like you wouldn't know if... I've kind of been through this where it's like, well, the issue really is that I don't put up boundaries. Or at least I don't keep them. Even if I state my boundaries, like once they've been crossed, I kind of give a person a second chance. But now I have boundaries. So if I were to set the boundaries with this person, would they respect them? You'd have to try that loop again to find out, right? But your intuition is like, maybe we shouldn't do the loop-de-loop again. And so you're back and forth. So I still, you know, in the next couple of days, it's like you still have a decision to make. It's like you can't fully... And I say codependent because this is like addictive behavior, and that's what it is. You can be highly addicted to a person that you are romantically involved in, with, not in. And I totally understand. It's fucking painful no matter what, you know? In the advice, we have the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Your commitment is being tested. And your dreams need a practical plan. The new romantic cycle begins. So, Libra energy here. Taurus here. In the advice, it's saying you don't, you know, basically you just need to get back to self. Okay. Obviously there are other opportunities that could come in life. You have a lot of things going on here that you really need to sort through. So just be patient with yourself. You don't need to make a decision today. This person's not going anywhere. At the same time, I feel like you have become more practical, like you've learned some major lesson here. And you feel like if you implied in the relationship, that it would give it a go. So to me, it's like this. You can always go another loop-de-loop. But, you know, it's like you don't do it again after that, right? If you place boundaries with this person and they apologize and they recommit and they change their behavior, excellent. And if they don't, deuce, you know? But for some of you, you're not even going to get back in the loop-de-loop. It's like, no, I'll just go do this new thing. I want to, you know, I just want to be secure again. I want to feel sexy again. I want to feel, you know, passion again in my life. And this person just leaves me in this Nine of Swords stressed out energy. Like, I don't feel pretty anymore. I don't feel like going out anymore. I don't feel like doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm just kind of like sitting here always stuck in my head on this situation and the spewing toxicity of it, you know? So you don't have to rush to make a decision. You can sit around and check out your other options. You know, you need to commit to yourself here, I think. But everybody has free will, and really this is just about a decision. It's not giving me the decision that you should make. What it is telling me is for you to take your time to make that decision, to not just jump, you know? Especially while you are in this Queen of Swords energy. It's a very, like, mindful energy. And take time. Think. You don't have to rush. All right. that's what I have for you guys. I'll see you soon.